in the game.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the webby, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back. A big, I know, so long as you get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that, you see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott off play action. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Yeah, here we go! What do you think?
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Again, it's Williams. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. This one swung out to Williams. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! Javonte Williams, 39 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Seahawks, nothing.
after the touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezeraku. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And it's a room to maneuver. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And leads to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Faking the give, Darnold. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Yeah!
Prescott now from the 50. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
6-yard loss.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We go, sack.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Kenneth Murray gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Darnold from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it. But the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Second down.
Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Off of play action, Darnold going up top for Cup. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
The Seahawks, 48-yard line.
Final play of the half, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go. It's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And Darnold's going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Darnold. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Here's Darnold. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Barner, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Prescott now. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And able to work his way down to the 16. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. For the Seahawks, first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks.
Now it's Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Running right, here's Walker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
Faking the give. Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He was brought down there by Julian Love. From the 38 now. Here's second down and 7. Prescott to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
This one swung out to Williams.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Prescott. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Again, Walker. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
set. Ready. I set.
They'll try and run Walker. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Jason Myers on for the field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot.